What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the RealFake podcast. If you're watching this on video, this is going to be a me talking video, so it's going to be this quality the whole time. I'm recording this in my car because I don't have anywhere else right now. But if you want to, just go ahead and set this in the background, listen to it with headphones on or whatever while you're cleaning your house or folding your laundry or doing whatever. And if you're listening to this on Spotify, then that's probably what you're doing anyway. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Thank you guys so much for listening. This is episode 64, 65, I think. Not really sure. Anyway, we're in the 60s. And this week we are talking about sacrifice because that's what I've been thinking about. And so I'm just going to jump right into this. And I know I've probably talked about this a little bit before on the channel, but the idea here is sacrificing everything. Sacrificing everything in the present for the future. What are you willing to give up right now to get where you want to go in the future? It's the same exact concept with working out. It's the same exact concept with doing anything in the gym, with long-term goals. Same exact concept. What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to let go of and put away? Are you willing to get rid of people? Are you willing to get rid of things? Are you willing to get rid of looks? Are you willing to get rid of time? Are you willing to put in time? Are you willing to put in effort? Are you willing to sacrifice interaction with friends? Are you willing to sacrifice interaction with other people to get where you need to go? And that's something that I've been thinking about a lot recently, because what's happened is my goal has been put on a scale with my, I guess, the version of myself that I am right now has been put on the opposite side of that scale. So like you can see that there's what I want in the future, which is me having my gym, having my goals and training and training people and having my own place and doing all this stuff and starting my nightclub and helping my sister start her business and all these goals that I want to have and all these goals that I want to do. And that's on one side of the scale, right? So if you just imagine that here. And, on the other side, you have everything right now. Being comfortable, watching TV, whatever it may be, staying at home, sleeping in, not getting a job, not working that job, not respecting, that job, not doing whatever it is you need to do, not paying bills, and hanging out with friends, drinking, doing drugs, all this crap. All this stuff is put on the here and now, and you're thinking about all of this right now, and you're thinking about, I could have this today, but what you don't see and what you don't realize is that you could actually have so much more in the future if you would just, let this part of your scale weigh down and get rid of this and let it be weighed up. And you can actually tell that the future that you're sacrificing for, the future that I'm sacrificing for, and how far I'm prepared to go is inversely proportionate, or what I mean by that is way greater to how much less I want to have right now. The only reason that people want to have right now and they're okay with right now is because they're comfortable, they're whatever. And, that's fine, but you're never going to get anywhere, man. You're never going to get anywhere if you're not comfortable. And that's what I've learned in my life, and that's something that I've had to implement, is that you have to jump in to an end zone of not being comfortable and being ready to jump into this area of people that you don't know, people that don't care about you, circumstances that don't care about you, all this stuff. You got to be willing to take that on. You got to be willing to descend into this pit of chaos, and you've got to be able to drag out this solution, and you got to be able to at least search for it. Even if it's not there in the right spot, then now you have more looking to do. And I feel like you just need to dedicate yourself if you have a goal. If you don't have a goal, that's okay. Some people are okay with being sheep, and that's fine, but that's not what I was called to do. That's not who I was called to be. I'm so much more than that, and I'm turning into so much more than that. And the reason is because I have dedicated myself to become a beast. I've dedicated myself to become a warrior, and I've dedicated myself to become someone that will not give up, no matter what I'm put through, no matter who hates on me, no matter the stuff that I have to deal with and the things that are said to me and all that sort of thing. Sorry, the lighting's so bad, but the point is, you can't give up, you can't give in, you can't let go of the future that you have in your head. You can't let go of that stuff. Instead, you need to hold on to it, and you need to push to hold on to it and keep that and work towards it so that you can reach your destination. And you need to sacrifice right now maybe some money, maybe some friends, maybe some people that don't really care about you. The people that just came to your mind, that's who you need to get rid of. And these circumstances and these things, and you need to take the time to listen. There's so much that I want to say. There's so many things that I want to say, and there's so much bouncing around in my head that I really want to say to you guys, that I want to put on my channel, that I want to document, that I want to record. I want to record my thoughts like a diary. But it's hard for me to get all of it out. It's hard for me to get everything out in words. It's very difficult for me. So I do the best I can. But there are going to be things that you should and that you need to get rid of. For me, it was being around friends and being around people that didn't care at all about me, that didn't even give a flip what happened to me. And I don't know, that was something that I'm not sorry for cutting people off. I'm not sorry for that. I'm not sorry for those choices or those decisions, because when I cut those people out, when I got rid of those people, it actually made room for the ones that needed to be there. And it's not like people took everyone's spot. It's more like there's one person that's close to me, there's two people that's close to me, there's maybe three people that's close to me, and other than that, I don't need anybody else, because I've learned to become self-sufficient, which that's going to be another video. But I've learned to become reliant on myself. I've learned to not need anyone but myself. I've learned to be alone and be happy with who I am. And I feel like that's something that I really need to just get out there. So, yeah. And I'm going to call that the end of this episode. I'll post later this week. Peace.